Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Liz. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so happy to be back. I have been sick all week and I just barely got my voice back. So if I sound different today, that's why. I'm just getting my voice back. So I appreciate everyone's patience. I had really wanted to post another video. I like to post a video in between these weekly readings, but there was no way. I spent pretty much the whole week in bed. I had to call in sick at work. And I luckily had enough voice. I was getting my voice back to get this reading done last night. So I do appreciate your understanding and your patience. And even though I didn't have my full voice, it was still relaxing and we got tons of detail. So if this is your first weekly reading, welcome. This is something we've been doing every single week. So make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be notified every week when I post these. Go in depth to the week ahead. Let me show you what we do. So what we're going to do is pull you a tarot card for every single day of the week. And we use this little mini deck here. And of course we pull some charms as well. And this gives us a lot of detail into each of the days. And we pull two oracle cards generally for each week. So I always use the tea leaf cards, and then I have a special guest oracle. So along with the Wisdom of the Familiars or Everyday Witches Familiars deck that you're choosing from, we also have the Oracle of the Radiant Sun today. And this was one I've had my eye on for a long time, so I was really happy to have. I purchased it a couple weeks ago. And yeah, let me show you what we have. We've got 3 groups to choose from today. And what was kind of cool is these were randomly selected. We got 1, 2, and I thought, okay, that'd be cool if we got 3. We didn't though, we got 6. Which is still kind of cool though. So let me show you what we have to choose from. So for group 1, we have this fire card with the cat. That's group 1. And the timestamps will be below, as well as all of the other information. Group 2, we have water, sea turtle. Love the sunset. And finally, for group 3, we have air, monarch butterfly. So those are your choices for today. Yeah, we got a lot of detail. I want to say, have fun with my readings. Sometimes with these weekly readings, we might get a challenging card on a certain day. Don't let that derail your whole day or, set you up for a bad day just because a challenging card comes up. This is the fun part of it, is we can find out kind of like, okay, what might this be talking about? What might be going on this day? But have fun with it, right? I hope that my readings are entertaining for you. And if you're listening to it and you feel like, oh, this isn't resonating, then this one might not be for you. But I hope that it is. I hope that this reading resonates. Overall, the messages this week were overwhelmingly positive. There were a few challenges, though, that the cards are kind of giving us a heads up with. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I appreciate your understanding and your patience. I really missed you this week. I really wanted to upload more, and it's so frustrating. I've been trying to be more consistent and wanting so badly to create and make content and work, and then having to call in sick at my other job, and then not being able to create. It was just I felt so just frustrated in bed, but I did get some rest and I obviously needed it. So yeah, I appreciate you so much. We will dive in. I will put the timestamps and the information below. Don't forget to subscribe, because that way you'll get notified every Sunday when I post. And what else? I think we're good to dive in. So let's get started. And we'll start with group number 1. If you chose the fire card with the cat, then this is your messages for the week ahead. And as you can probably tell, I'm losing my voice, or actually I'm getting it back more accurately. This week I've been in bed most of the week. I couldn't even talk, nothing would come out when I would try to talk, which was so frustrating for me because all I wanted to do was get in here and film. I was really hoping to get in here and post another video between the last weekly, but I just couldn't do it. So I do appreciate everyone's patience. I have been trying to post more consistently, so it's just so frustrating when you're trying to be consistent and you have been consistent and then you get sick, right? So it's frustrating, but you know what? It happens. There's a lot of things going around, so I'm happy to be getting better, but my voice isn't fully back. So I appreciate your patience. I've got some tea. I've taken several baths. I keep trying to do whatever I can to get my voice back, but yeah, we'll just try to get through it. I'll try not to make it too long. So by the time I get to group 3, who knows if I'll even have a voice left. I might have to do some of this tomorrow, but yeah, hopefully next week everything's back to normal. But thank you for your patience. This week's special guest deck, along with the Everyday Witches Familiars cards on the top, we have the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Now, this is a deck I've had my eye on for quite some time, so I'm excited to work with it today. I've used it a couple times over the past week or two. Okay, so what's happening for you this week? Romance is in the air this week. So I pull 2 oracle cards along with your daily tarot cards to kind of bring up any energy that's in the air this week, any themes that might be present or anything that kind of sticks out as especially significant for the week. So group 1, what's happening this week? Group 1, what's happening this week? Anything else we need to know about this week? Okay. Romance is in the air. Okay, well that's pretty bizarre to get both of these cards. What's really funny is when I saw this card, I thought of this card. So there was a surprised feeling when I saw that, but almost not really in a way, if that makes sense. So, you know what, even if you're not in a romantic relationship, even if you're not interested in a romantic relationship, this reading still might resonate. Look what I just split the deck to. So try to stick with me here, even though it's a theme of the week. That's not all that's happening, of course, but it is coming up as, okay, this is your first card. It flew out, so we'll take it. That 2 of Cups wants to be in the reading. So let's get your daily cards, starting with Monday. We've got 2 of Cups, moving on to Tuesday. The Lovers, okay. What is going on? I feel like, at least for some people choosing group 1, love really is at the forefront of your mind right now. You could be getting into a new relationship. Love could be sort of brewing. You could be flirting with someone. A partnership could be strengthening or getting closer. Let's see, group 1, what's happening Wednesday? The Devil card, okay. Thursday, 6 of Cups. Friday, Queen of Wands. Saturday, 4 of Pentacles. Sunday, 10 of Swords. Okay, so let's see what's going on. The main challenging cards I see on the board, and let's just remember, we're putting this in perspective. This is 1 week, okay? So, kind of try to keep the challenging cards in perspective. This is a day, right? And it doesn't mean that nothing good is going to happen on the Sunday. It just means something has sort of come to an end. What I am seeing for you, group 1, is a bit of an up and down in a relationship or in a situation pertaining to a possible relationship, specifically feelings of obsession. All right, so don't get upset because this can happen, especially like if you're in a new relationship and you're not really sure where it's going. Maybe you're finding you're like Wednesday, for instance, obsessively checking texts or something. Or what I'm kind of thinking is there's this feeling of like, there's definitely something about balance coming through. So we'll get more as we continue along here. But overall, your cards are overwhelmingly positive. I might even pull a clarification or 2 if we need it. But let's get some charms. Sort of pull these intuitively, as many as we get. I try not to get too many. This is just about the right amount. So, okay. I find if I let myself cough, it helps a little bit. Again, thank you so much for your patience. I hope this is okay. So, on Monday, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups. You've got the Lighthouse. You've got the Unicorn. You've got the Moose. You've got the 2 here. Interesting, you've got the pretzel inside of there is new hope for projects you'd almost given up on. You've got the laptop computer is sort of right in the middle, as well as the gummy bears. Okay, so let me just see what I'm getting for Monday. Definitely feelings of love, partnership, possibly a new relationship, flirtation, getting to know someone. This is definitely reciprocal energy. And overall, what my intuition is telling me is there's some sort of relationship that's drastically affecting your confidence. So when they don't text back, it can ruin your whole day. And trust me, I've been there many times. So I know the feeling, and I know it's not easy to kind of just be like, okay, I don't care, because, so I get that. But just keep in mind that that's definitely coming up this week is what I'm picking up on is like, it's kind of reminding me of this clip I saw recently. It's like when they're not texting you say you message someone and then it's like, okay, they read it. They're not answering. I don't even care if they message me. Who cares? I don't even like them anymore. Never mind. This is stupid. This relationship's stupid. And then they message you. It's like, oh, there they are. That feeling of relief. So that's the sense I'm getting with something this week. Now, again, we've got a lot about romance. So I'm getting for most of you, that's likely what it is. And definitely we have a lot of it on the board here too. So it's almost like there's a bit of an up and down kind of feeling and maybe a bit of obsession taking place. So we'll try to figure out how to navigate the situation. Oh, wow. You've got Prince Charming in the phone there on Wednesday, but I'm skipping ahead. Okay, so you've got the cup. This is like Ace of Cups on Monday. 2 of Cups, like I said. So, and you've got the 2 there. So Monday, there's a theme of partnerships. Now, this could definitely be business partnerships, friendships, relationships in your life in general. Monday seem really positive. Very rewarding relationships. It does feel like something new could be brewing, or just possibly an overall good feeling, like a feeling of closeness. The moose coming through is interesting. This can talk about strength, so it could even just represent a relationship strengthening. You've got the gummy bears, which there's a sense of like sticking together. This could indicate that Monday or Tuesday there's some sort of social gathering or something happening with lots of people. The lighthouse can represent guidance or protection. So that might resonate in a certain way. Sometimes I don't really know what it is until it happens. The unicorn could represent a certain person to you. It also represents to me imagination, creativity, okay, or uniqueness. So yeah, there's definitely a creative kind of feeling on Monday too. And actually, commitment in general is a theme, not only just to this potential new person, but a certain project or something you had maybe thought wasn't going to work out. There's new hope for projects you had almost given up on with the pretzel inside. So pretzels can actually represent commitment. So it's almost as if you're getting recommitted to something on Monday. There's feelings of commitment both Monday and Tuesday, but also I think personal projects and different things, creative pursuits. You've got Libra, so that's good to see, because remember, I was feeling like there's potential for extremes this week, which aren't ideal, right? We try to kind of find that balance, but I'm seeing the potential for sort of extremes, a little bit of maybe possessiveness. This could be someone sort of being a bit possessive towards you this week. It could be you feeling a little bit possessive towards somebody, or just, again, a general feeling of like obsession. But it's so interesting because the Lovers card and the Devil card to me are so opposite. Tuesday, things seem so balanced. You even have the Octopus, which can represent balance. Libra energy, okay? So that's, think of the Justice card. The Lovers card to me is a healthy relationship. So Tuesday, things seem actually great. You're having a good time potentially with friends on Tuesday. You're doing something online. I don't know if it has to do with this personal project, but yeah, Monday, Tuesday, you seem to be feeling so energized is what I'm getting with this relationship, partially because I put this coffee sticker there because I don't know how YouTube is with images of nudity, but I had to cover them up just in case. But yeah, I feel like you're feeling energized, and what I'm getting is inspired by love, Monday, Tuesday, or this romance. And then, I don't know what happens, but Wednesday, things sort of take a bit of a shift. but you're feeling good again by Thursday. So again, there's that emotional roller coaster that I'm getting. You've got Leo energy on Wednesday. So the Devil card is the card of the day. This could even just be something to be aware of. It doesn't mean it's throwing off your whole day, but this is, again, a card of obsession, addiction, toxic dynamics in relationships. What I'm getting is there's this feeling of possession, feeling possessive of a situation or a person. Chaser, yeah, it's like there's something you're seeking you can't get enough of almost on Wednesday. I don't know what it is. You can't get enough of it. It's like not enough, not enough. You've got Aquarius and Leo there. The World and the Magnifying Glass is right in between Wednesday and Thursday, so we'll get there. But on Wednesday, you got the phone attached to the diving mask next to Prince Charming. So the diving mask can have to do with emotional exploration or deep emotions, like sort of getting deep into your emotions, and the phone. So what I think is good is there seems to be some sort of communication in connection to deep emotions. So maybe there's just a really honest discussion taking place about maybe some insecurities or something that's been going on. That could definitely be it. But yeah, Prince Charming, this could be the person. This Prince Charming could be communicating with you. Hopefully someone's not being emotionally manipulative. I'm hoping that that's not what's going on here, but we do have the Devil card, so I have to, take that into consideration. The good news is you've got the magnifying glass both on Wednesday and Thursday. So this tells me you're taking a close look at something, or you're seeing something for what it is. You're seeing it clearly. I keep getting closer look. You're taking a closer look at something. On Thursday, you've got the champagne bottle. This can represent celebrations. You could be going out to dinner that night, right? So again, have fun with the charms. The globe, this is like world energy to me, the world card. This can indicate some travel or travel plans. I'm gonna have to finish groups 2 and 3 tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have enough voice to make it to group 3. But Thursday is looking nice. There's a bit of a shift in energy. By Thursday, you've got the beautiful 6 of Cups. So Thursday, you're maybe feeling a bit nostalgic. You could be reconnecting with somebody. There's a feeling of like innocence and joy and hope that comes with the 6 of Cups as well. This can indicate somebody offering you some sort of assistance or gift. Could be like a friend or a family member. And just a feeling of warm, fuzzy feelings, nostalgia, catching up with an old friend, bumping into someone you haven't seen in a long time, hearing from someone, having a great text conversation or phone conversation with someone. Sentimental feelings come up with the 6 of Cups, so it's actually quite nice. And you have the starfish. So this is like healing energy. And you've got the windmill. So this is sort of, to me, it can have to do with movement or like a refreshing energy. I saw one of my friends comment. I haven't responded yet, but she was talking about invention. So I thought that was great, so have fun with the charms. Maybe there's something you get from it that I don't pick up on. Queen of Wands. Oh, I just got you've got a pep. There's something about like any confidence. Okay, I'm trying to read how this is coming through, because I keep picking up on some things like shaking your confidence or something's affecting your confidence. But Thursday, this doesn't seem to be a problem because you have the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands, this is to me the most confident card in the deck. An individual, unique, very much themselves, not afraid what other people think. You could be a bit in the spotlight. There could be something. I'm kind of getting the sense that this week is a bit of a social week. I don't necessarily know why, other than a few different charms that I'm seeing, but I think that it might be a bit of a social week for you. This could be because of work, or it could just be, it just happens to be that there's lots of things going on this week, but I'm seeing you interacting with a lot of people. Most of these interactions seem really great and rewarding and happy. But again, there's like whatever is affecting your mood on that Wednesday is what I'm curious about. But you've got so much social things that I'm seeing. So Friday, you've got another possible social event. This is like 3 of Cups energy. You had that there on Monday and Tuesday as well. You have the moon. So this can represent our emotions, of course, our intuition. You could be feeling highly intuitive on Friday. I don't know, with the moon, it's hard for me to kind of jump ahead and remember what's happening when, but if you have any insight into like what the moon is doing on that Friday, let me know. You've got the plane. Some of you could be traveling. All right. It also represents something happening fast or taking off. A creative project could be taking off, or something with business could be doing really well on Friday. You've got the hand, which is kind of interesting. It's making me think of like, I always feel like it's making a selection or making a choice. So I wonder if there's something you're making a choice about on Friday, or you get your choice of something. I'm getting you get the first choice of something. You'll have to see what that is Friday. For some of you, it could be like someone is passing around donuts at work and you get the first choice. You get to be the first one to choose. So it could be something like that, or it could be something more significant, right? For example, let's just have fun with it. If you, Queen of Wands, there's a craft show and there's certain spots at the craft show, certain tables you can choose. You get the first choice of the table you'd like to set up at. Just as an example, right? The pig is really cool too, because this is a charm of prosperity and abundance. So yeah, you're feeling quite abundant, quite confident on Friday. Anything you're doing creatively or anything you're passionate about seems to be going well, and you seem to be overall feeling really positive about it. So that's great. On to Saturday, we have the Four of Pentacles. So you're clinging to something tight on Saturday. You could have a reason for this. This card comes through to me as a bit suspicious sometimes. To me, it's like that energy. I don't want anyone else taking this from me. I don't want anyone else, like, it's like, I just want to lock this up. I don't want to share it. So it can, again, that's where that like possessiveness was coming through with the Devil card. So it can be a little bit unbalanced that way. It can also just encourage us to save money though, or, kind of pay attention to that. So maybe Saturday you're looking at your finances and starting to save. You've got the acorn. So this can be like something we're starting. So maybe some of you are starting some sort of savings account or something on Saturday. You also have the circus tent. So something's kind of busy or chaotic on the weekend. This reminds me of like when things are sort of, chaotic, I guess is the best word. It can also sort of remind us of that quote, not my circus, not my monkey. So maybe if there's lots of drama happening on Saturday, it's best not to get too involved in it. You've got the little mouse on Saturday. This can be paying attention to details. Mice could have other personal significance to you, but I always think of the one card from my one deck, tend to the small things. So it could be a good day to kind of catch up on little things that you've been putting off or setting aside. Could be a good day to pay attention to details as well. You also have Cupid here, so more romance in the air. So there's definitely something happening Saturday. I mean, this Four of Pentacles, for example, could be that someone wants you all to themselves on Saturday or something like that, or they want more time with you, Could be something like that. Let's see, you've got the little hockey player. This can be, there's sort of a defensiveness. Like, it's like you're trying, or someone's trying to defend, or like, I'm imagining the net in hockey, like kind of keep someone out, or like something like that is coming through. I don't know what though. I don't know what it is. Okay, and then let's move on to Sunday. You've got Virgo energy on Sunday. So this Virgo could be feeling this 10 of Swords energy. So a 10 is a completion. This one's quite dramatic though, right? This can indicate a feeling of loss, of feeling stabbed in the back. This can represent a feeling of defeat, or just feeling, okay, like this could be feeling emotionally or mentally defeated by the end of the week. Let's get a little clarification. I do want to get a bit of clarification just because it's the last card of the week, so I kind of want to see if we can get any more insight as to what's going on. You do have the hornet there, so it could indicate something stings that day. What is causing this 10 of Swords on Sunday? Page of Cups. Yeah, it does. It seems linked to whatever this up and down of emotions is. Yeah. The Chariot on the bottom. there's something telling me I'm not all the time, okay? But sometimes the Ten of Swords can be a little bit like extreme, okay? So the way I like to kind of explain it is, one sword would have been sufficient. 10, it's a little bit like extreme. So it can represent like an extreme reaction to something. And yes, while a lot of the things that come up with the Ten of Swords can be difficult, right? It can indicate an ending of some kind. You've got your clarifier, your Page of Cups. So I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, but my feeling is there's something that's going to appear a lot more dramatic than it is. Like with the circus tent, like something's in the moment going to feel like, oh my gosh, like what do they mean by that? Okay, it does seem possibly connected to a message of some kind, or a canceled plan comes up and you're thinking, oh, they hate me, something like that. Yeah, it seems like connected to a message of some kind. Try to put it in perspective on Sunday, okay? I'm not telling you not to be upset. It's going to vary for everyone, but I don't, for some reason I'm getting, it's not anything too deep, okay? There's not, like whatever it is, it doesn't have to be too, I'm getting, it's, there's nothing, okay, how do I put this? There's not too much more beneath the surface. So it's going to appear almost catastrophic, this message that comes in. It's like, oh, what did they mean? But it's not, like it could be misinterpreted, or it could be like not quite as deep as it's appearing, if that makes sense. Okay, but for some of you it is. Maybe for some of you it's like a certain ending occurring in a relationship, But my feeling, for whatever reason, is this has to do with an extreme reaction to something that isn't, if you just give it a bit of time, you might see it doesn't warrant that extreme of a reaction. Okay, but again, I'm not telling you to, how to feel, certainly, but that's just my feeling. But of course, it'll be different for everyone. But overall, group 1, the week looks good. It looks romantic. Like I said, we've got romance definitely brewing in the air this week. New relationships, flirtatious relationships. If you're already married or in a relationship, don't worry. This could just represent any partnership. Or it could represent the relationship that you're in going through different changes. Some of you could be working on certain things in a relationship, maybe unhealthy patterns or something that's kind of become a problem possibly, in a relationship. Money, spending in relationships. They say money is like one of the leading causes of arguments in relationships. So that could definitely be what it is. But overall, group 1, your cards look great for this week. Relationships seem strengthened. You've got some friendship events coming up this week. It seems like, some fun things, some great communication in regards to emotions happening potentially on Wednesday. Got a great balance here on Tuesday. You've got, like I said, a few different events, possibly Monday, Tuesday, or Friday. Maybe some invitations coming in. You've got a nice sentimental, nostalgic feeling coming in on Thursday. Feelings of hope and just good, fuzzy feelings. Monday, great relationships and partnerships. So I think this could be worked through, whatever this is. It seems like communication issues maybe is what I feel like. Maybe someone's having a hard time communicating emotions. But we'll have to see. I'm wondering if someone says something that kind of stings. When someone says something, it's like, ooh, if you just hadn't said it that way, something like that could be coming through. But yeah, let me know. Keep me posted throughout the week. I might have to pause this and continue tomorrow because I am running out of voice very quickly. But I do appreciate you, Group 1. I really hope that you enjoy these weekly readings. Subscribe so you can be notified every Sunday when I post these. This has been a lot of fun. We're going on close to 2 months to doing this, so I really appreciate you so much, and we'll see you next week. 2, if you chose the water card, number 2, sea turtle, then this is your messages for this week. If this is your very first weekly reading, watching, I can't talk, oh my goodness. I can't talk because I'm losing my voice and also can't find my words. I haven't recorded all week, so I've been wanting to. All I wanted to do this week was to come in here and record, but I had no voice. I've been so sick all week, so I do appreciate your patience. But yeah, if this is your first reading that you're watching for these weekly readings, I pull you a tarot card for every single day as well as some charms, and we get 2 additional oracle cards for your week ahead. So I'm excited to dive in group 2 and see what's coming up. You chose sea turtle, so we'll see if turtle energy comes up throughout the reading today. But let's dive in. Like I said, thank you so much in advance for your patience with my voice. I recorded group 1 and thought, okay, there's no way I can do groups 2 and 3, but I'm going to try. I made a fresh cup of tea and I added honey to this one. So hopefully that helps. And I listened to it and it doesn't quite sound as bad as I think it does. Although for some of you, maybe it does sound bad. But yeah, I do appreciate your patience. So let's start. We'll get your 2 oracle cards for the week. This is just going to bring up maybe some issues that are at the forefront or some different themes of the week. We've got generosity. So generosity, and I don't know if I introduced the special deck oracle this week, is Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Let's get you a tea leaf card. So generosity, this is very much like 6 of Pentacles energy. So maybe you are able to be generous this week. Someone could be being generous with you. You could be encouraged to be generous this week where you're able to. Group 2, what is coming up for this week? This is the one though. You will receive a gift. Okay, so I wonder if this generosity is coming towards you. And on the bottom, you've got and work, achievement, and success. Interesting. Okay, let's get some tarot for each day of the week. Give these a quick little shuffle. Group 2, Monday. What's happening Monday? Queen of Wands and the Lovers cards. We've got 2 cards for Monday. Tuesday, we've got the Death card. Wednesday, 6 of Pentacles. There it is. Okay, I had a feeling we would see it. So Wednesday, this theme is very strong, but it's probably throughout the whole week. Being that it's the card of the week, it could just mean that this week, we've got you will receive a gift. So, for example, you might receive 1 gift. You could receive several gifts. Someone might bring donuts into work and share with you or something like that, or buy you coffee. It's going to be big things potentially and small things. Before we continue, I always remind people this is 1 week, right? So try and keep in perspective. Not every week is full of really dramatic things. Some weeks, of course, are. But, more than likely the things that come up today are just little things that are happening throughout the week. And we kind of do these readings to help us navigate and kind of figure out what's in store for us this week. So Thursday, let's see what's happening Thursday. Queen of Cups. Friday, what's going on Friday for group 2? The Emperor. Saturday, what's going on for group 2 Saturday? Strength. Sunday, what's going on Sunday for group 2? 10 of Wands. Okay, so both groups so far have gotten 10s on Sunday. Group 1 had 10 of Swords on Sunday, so very challenging card for that day. And you have the 10 of Wands. Overall, your cards look really great. You've got definitely a theme of generosity this week with you'll receive a gift, and that being the key word for this week. Let's see what your charms have to say. You had 2 pop out over here, so I'm just going to cast them right on the board. Okay, so let's see here. Group 2, what's going on for this week? Oh, look, we have the turtle spirit there. So it was interesting because I was curious if anything to do with the turtle spirit would come up. So you do have it on Monday. So turtles can represent a few different things. More recently, I've been really thinking about the idea of being connected to earth energy and then also water, so our emotions, and then more of like the pentacles energy. But it also, most of the time, makes me think of taking your time, slowing down. But I'm kind of curious, because we have it as the card that you chose and we see it on Monday, let's see what it might represent other than what I'm picking up on. So that's water, number 2. Yeah, so it talks about slow. It says, if you have been feeling torn between two worlds, this card may be telling you that you don't have to choose between them. Look for ways to have the best of both, even if one has to be more dominant. Don't let anyone else make these choices for you. Sea turtles are slow, but they are strong. Although they must surface to breathe, they can survive for hours underwater. They take long time to mature and often migrate for long distances, moving through sometimes treacherous waters. The sea turtle's message is to be tough but flexible. You are a survivor. There is no rush. Take your time to figure out where you're going and what you want to do. Okay, so interesting because you've got the camel too. So there's definitely something about something taking a long time, a long journey with the camel and the turtle spirit talking about that. So something about Monday, maybe a journey is sort of coming to an end, or you're just beginning a journey, or maybe you're sort of still in the midst of this journey, but it's telling you to take your time, go at your own speed. There's no rush. And what's interesting too is it talked about feeling the need to sort of choose one way or another way, or something in your life. And we see that here with the Lover's card too. The Lover's card can indicate a choice or a decision. I'm seeing with the Queen of Wands, maybe you are deciding that you don't really have to do one thing, any certain way. You can do it your own way. Okay, so I'm seeing that on Monday. There's a feeling of going your own way or doing your own individual approach to something, or doing something that suits you in your own way. Maybe if you're feeling like you have to take or make a decision with something, maybe you're deciding, okay, you know what, maybe I actually don't for right now. Okay, so you might be deciding to pause a decision on Monday, or take your time with a decision, I guess is actually a better way to say it. So Monday, you're taking your time, you're taking it slow, and maybe that's why you were drawn to this turtle today, because I had a feeling it would pop up in today's reading in some way, but yeah. And yeah, the little description of the turtle described how they are, of course, animals we associate with the water, but they do come on land. And the turtle will come on land to lay their eggs. So yeah, there's something about like Monday being two places in your life at once, and maybe that's okay. That's coming through here. But other than that, Queen of Wands, you're feeling very possibly confident, very creative, very passionate on Monday. There could be something that you are feeling very committed to. It's some sort of like creative pursuit, or again, maybe like a business or something, or an idea, or just something that you're feeling very strongly about. Something's making you feel very positive though. I'm really noticing the sunflower and the sun here on the Lover's card. I'm getting this feeling today when I keep seeing this Lover's card of feeling energized by something. So something's making you feel energized and passionate and creative on Monday. There's something about maybe the world or travel or exploration. I think it's possibly more exploration of something on Monday with everything else we're getting. Maybe there's an idea that you're exploring, or different business, something to do with business. Maybe you're exploring an idea or something like that. I have to say, this idea of like being in one place but also another, there is a feeling of like independence but also partnerships and relationships. So it's kind of a cool thing. Let me know what you get from that. So maybe you're just feeling like both your independent life, or things you do just simply for yourself, the things that you do that make you happy, and also your relationships are both thriving. They're both in a really good place on Monday. Tuesday, we have the card of change and transformation. You've got the dollar bill. You've got the unicorn. So this is, of course, representing something's coming to an end on Tuesday. It could be lots of different things, but there's themes of transformation, change. This isn't abrupt or sudden necessarily like the Tower would be, okay? So this is likely something that's been changing for quite some time, and it's just continuing to change and transform. Something could be coming to an end on Tuesday. But again, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. We're putting it in perspective. This is 1 week. And what's important with these readings is to get kind of specific. So for example, what I mean by that is you've got the DNA. So some of you could be, for example, doing like one of those kits, those DNA kits. Another way we could read this, we do have the dollar sign, we've got the death card, we've got the connection to family. Some of you could be getting information about inheritance on Tuesday. Okay, again, that obviously won't resonate for everyone, but that's what I mean by, these can be very specific, how these come through. But I think for most of you watching, this card is just going to mean that Tuesday, We've got Scorpio energy. We've got energy of transformation and change. Some of you could be making some sort of financial change as well. The unicorn can represent uniqueness and individuality. We're seeing that both on Monday and Tuesday. So there's something, actually, we're seeing it strongly with this charm as well. So there's definitely something you're standing out with, okay? Both Monday and Tuesday, you're standing out. You're an individual. You're very unique, or something about you that is very unique is really shining through. You could be getting paid, or someone could be paying you well for your unique talents or gifts, okay? They could be being very generous with you. Okay, or maybe you're being very generous with someone. We definitely see that here on Wednesday. This is the card that I thought of when I saw that card of your week, is the Six of Pentacles. So, sorry, I had to take a sip of my tea. It definitely helps with my voice. You have to know I'm so frustrated. I know it's not a big deal, and I know most of you will reassure me and tell me it's not a big deal, but all I've wanted to do today is just create, and this week is make videos, and I haven't been able to. So again, I appreciate you so much. But yeah, give and take is a theme on Wednesday. So, this could be that you're in the position to share something or be generous on Wednesday, or you might be in the position where you could use some generosity. I'm wondering if this is the day where this card comes up. You'll receive a precious gift. This card makes me think that it's oftentimes something sentimental, because, I don't know why I said precious. There is a card in this deck that says precious gift, I think. But this is just a gift. But I'm wondering if I made that mistake for a reason. It's like precious to someone, or it's sentimental. I think it's the diamond card that says that specifically. But yeah, this is just the box. So, that's interesting. But yeah, I still kind of feel like it's sentimental, or someone's like packaged it up or wrapped it up carefully. They want to give it to you. They want to present it to you. You also have the ice cream cone right in the middle on Tuesday and Wednesday. This can be just enjoying a treat. I always think of this charm as enjoying the moment, being in the moment, right? Because with an ice cream cone, you kind of have to just enjoy it when you have it. So I always think of enjoying something nice and being in the moment to actually be present for it. You also have the owl. So this can be knowledge or information, gaining some sort of wisdom on Wednesday. And it seems linked to emotions. Now, these charms were connected in group 1, too. So I don't know if I just didn't detach them, or if it's important for them to be attached for you as well. But you've got the telephone connected to the little diving mask. So this is coming through to me as communication in regards to something emotional. And because you have the owl with it, there's some sort of wisdom connected to, and you also have this coming through strongly Thursday too. So there's something about communication linked to someone's emotions. It's almost like someone's having an outpouring of emotion midweek for you, okay? But you're getting a lot of insight or knowledge from this, okay? Someone, for example, how this might play out. Someone calls you and they're overwhelmed with emotion, or they've been doing a lot of emotional exploration and they want to share something with you or give you a gift. They're very grateful. They're overwhelmed with gratitude. Could be how this plays out, right? And what's fun about the charms is these might have personal relevance to you. So owl might be someone to you. It's like, yes, I know exactly who that is because that's their nickname. Or, I always make jokes about owls, or this person gives you a gift because you love owls, so have fun with it. But yeah, definitely generosity, give and take is definitely a theme on Wednesday. So hopefully, maybe it's happening in both ways. Maybe you're sharing something with someone or able to be generous, and someone's being generous with you too. But it's definitely a theme of this week, and we're seeing it in the cards as well. So Thursday, you've got the tooth. I keep saying Tuesday, so I'm going to restart that. But Thursday, you've got the tooth. So this could be literally a dentist's appointment. That's the fun thing, right? So toothache. Maybe you've got a dental reminder coming in on Thursday or something like that. You've also got the birthday cake candle. So it could also be someone's birthday on Thursday. This could be why you're getting a gift. If it is your birthday week, happy birthday. Or if your birthday is coming up this month, happy birthday. But this could be why we have this precious gift, right? With the birthday candle. Maybe you're giving a gift too, right? With generosity. You've got the broom. You've got the key landing right on the Queen of Cups. You've got the milk here. It's like a bucket. It's spilling over. It was making me think of like an emotional outpouring, someone sharing their emotions, or an overflow of emotions. It can sometimes represent don't spill over, or don't cry over spilt milk, you know that expression? So if something's happening Thursday that's kind of out of your control, it's a disappointment, it might be best to kind of approach it with that kind of, mindset. It's like, okay, well, there's nothing I can really do. So I know that doesn't make it any easier sometimes, but you've got the key. So the key can represent an answer, a way forward, a solution. Okay, so there could be like a solution to some sort of emotional matter that you've been dealing with. Okay, or there could be an answer coming in regards to something emotional. Queen of Cups, this could be you. This could be the energy that you're in. Loving, sentimental, caring, intuitive, creative. It could be this gift, definitely. You receiving a gift or giving a gift. But either way, there's lots of very loving, helpful feelings happening this week that I'm picking up on. You've got the circus tent. So generally with this tent, I think of drama or something we kind of like, we're dealing with something that's chaotic. So there could be a chaotic situation. And you've got the broom. So the broom can be about cleansing. It can also be about forward movement. So something could be moving forward, but you could also just be cleaning on Thursday. Again, if I've called Thursday, Tuesday again, I apologize. It's happened a couple times. I've caught myself. I don't know why I keep doing that. But yeah, Thursday's looking good. Lots of, I think, things that might be personal to you though. Like you might have an event Thursday that sort of feels like a circus. It feels overwhelming or chaotic. It could be this event or this anniversary or birthday. The tooth. This, if it's not literal dental, by the way, I was picking up on literal dental appointments, but if it's not that, this can talk about an inevitable change. And I'm seeing that on Tuesday as well. So maybe that's why I keep saying Tuesday. It's kind of interesting. Something about an inevitable change. We just lose our teeth. It's just something that happens and it makes room for our new adult teeth. So maybe something about outgrowing something coming in on Thursday. On to Friday, and some of these charms kind of land midway through each of the days. So it could just be that it's both of the days, but a tantalizing prospect will come your way. You've got hot tamales candy. You've got the horse jumping over the horseshoe or the hurdle. You've got the Emperor card for Friday. You've got the pig. The gold pig represents prosperity. And you've got more transformation and change. So definitely it's coming through a lot throughout the board. Anniversaries, change, growth spurts is coming through because I'm thinking of like birthdays and our teeth growing. So something about like growing pains or growth spurt, outgrowing, age, change, transformation coming through this week strongly. Okay, I keep getting it. So yeah, outgrowing a situation or something like that. Right midway between Friday and Saturday, you also have Libra energy. That could be someone in your life that's, strongly coming through. You've got the rabbit, so more abundance, and this is prosperity as well. So you've got that theme twice. Rapid growth, rapid change. So I keep getting something about a growth spurt. How is that relevant? That might resonate for you. Some of these things make more sense as the week progresses, which has been the fun part. That's why I've been loving the comments so much, because you're telling me like, oh, I didn't know what this meant, but yes, this is what's happening. Okay, so let's start with the cinnamon candy for Friday. This is something spicy or like a treat. Cinnamon, it's hot, something's heating up. It's got a little fireman there. And you also have the Emperor card. So the Emperor card is about power, control. It can be all of the kings essentially like combined into one. It can be a card of discipline too. So maybe you're feeling very disciplined on Friday. And with the hot tamales landing there, it could be like an Emperor energy in your life, like someone who really encompasses that Emperor energy, is like taking control of, I don't know, something spicy. I don't know. You could have fun with that. But in general, it might just represent that you feel like an authority in something in your life, or you're feeling very in control, or you're regaining control of a situation, overcoming problems, possibly, being in the driver's seat or feeling in control of a situation, feeling very disciplined or very powerful with something in your life. So I'll be curious to know what that means. But again, you've got lots of charms of abundance here. So some things may be paying off, discipline paying off, a tantalizing prospect coming your way with the hot tamales here. says tender, chewy, cinnamon flavored candies. So there's something about something heating up, something very hot. So that's why I found this combination kind of interesting. But I think in general, it just represents the idea of like discipline and control, feeling in control on Friday of something and overcoming problems because of it. Saturday, you've got the strength card, you've got the lantern, and you've got the chrysalis. So with the butterfly, there are more transformation. And that's kind of like going back to our Monday, like the in-between, right? Kind of being an in-between. We're not in one phase, but we're not in another. So there's so many themes this week of like you being sort of in the midst of a really powerful transformation. So I'd be curious if you know like what that is, or if you already know what's going on. But the lantern can talk about guidance or illumination. And the strength card, you seem so, I don't know, there's something about like being in control Friday, Saturday in different ways. So Friday, you seem in control of like a situation or feeling powerful, feeling disciplined, you know, maybe with certain things in your life, work that you're trying to get done. And on Saturday, it seems more so about like taming a certain part of ourself, right? That's the strength card. It can be having restraint in a certain situation or feeling strong when we're trying to kind of dig deep to be strong, you know, that kind of thing. It can be about exercising patience when we're not feeling so patient, right? Or having to be strong by being vulnerable. You know, that can be definitely it. We have to be strong sometimes by asking for help with certain things. And I'm seeing maybe on Saturday, Sunday, that's what you're doing. We have to go back to our main theme, right? It's okay to ask for help. So maybe you're asking for help this coming weekend with generosity. Someone could have something that they can help you with. So as strong as you are, you know, sometimes we need to kind of ask for assistance in certain ways. So maybe that's coming through, or maybe you're in a position to help someone with something. Some of you are in the process of building a home or moving or something like that. You could be packing on the weekend. That's maybe what you're asking for help with. Because I'm literally imagining this 10 of Wands of like lifting heavy boxes. What was kind of funny is I think this exact combination came out last weekend for a certain group. And in that weekend, I was imagining people lifting weights, like working on strength training. And I'm not getting that this weekend, but what I am getting is possibly moving, packing boxes, moving furniture, things like that, because you've got 2 homes. So isn't that funny how certain combinations, because this exact combination came out and I was thinking of strength training. And in this case, I'm thinking of building a home, renovating, painting, packing boxes, maybe moving, things like that. You also have the anchor. So this can be about feeling anchored to a situation or getting comfy. I wonder if some of you are moving like throughout this week. Maybe this is what this massive change is. Maybe this in-between that you're feeling is like moving from one location to another. Or that could be something that's coming in. You know, it's very interesting. Maybe this gift, like that's what's kind of fun about these readings is you could tie this all together. This gift could be a housewarming gift because you are moving, you know, and this weekend you're unpacking and moving lots of boxes and things like that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Very cool, actually. I like that. But if it's not that, again, it doesn't have to be so literal. It could be that this weekend you're doing a lot of things around the house. 10 of Wands can represent, we're almost at the end. We're in that last little home stretch of something. We have a little bit more to push. So it could be telling you that you're wrapping up something that you've been working hard on. But it can also, again, tell us to like not take on too much more than we already have, or to put something down or ask for help. Going back to that theme of this week. But yeah, themes of generosity. So I hope someone's generous with you this week. I hope you're generous with other people. Group 2, thank you so much for sticking with me and dealing with my voice. I'm going to go take a bit of a rest. I might have to do group 3 tomorrow because I don't know if I can get through one more group. Maybe I'll have some tea and I bought spicy food tonight, so that actually helped for a little while. I don't know if it just cleared congestion, but I had some spicy food and it helped. So anyways, group 2, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe because that way you'll get notified every week when I post these. These have become a weekly thing and I'm really enjoying them. And based on the comments, you've been enjoying them as well. So thanks so much. Bye, group 2. Hello, group 3. If you chose the Monarch Butterfly group, then this is your messages for the week ahead. So if you haven't watched my week ahead readings, we get you a tarot card for each day, as well as charms, and 2 oracle cards for the week ahead. And the oracle cards sort of just talk about any main themes of the week or anything that's kind of at the forefront. And this week's special guest oracle deck is the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. And this is a new deck to me, so I'm excited to be working with it. And also, as you can probably tell, I'm losing my voice. So I took a break between groups 2 and 3 because I had virtually no voice left after group 2. But I've been sick all week, and I was saying to the other groups how frustrating it's been because all I've wanted to do is to film and create content, and I haven't been able to. I felt awful. I was in bed for most of this week, so it happens. But I'm happy to be having a little bit more of my voice back. So let's dive in, and I appreciate your patience. Hopefully by next week my voice is fully back. I hope. Oh my goodness. Okay. Group 3. What is coming up for group 3 this week? Drama. We've got a little drama coming up this week. Let's find out what this is about. What's this drama? Group 3. What's happening this week? Don't worry if you don't like drama. It doesn't. Well, we'll see what this is. We'll see what's going on. We'll see if we can't avoid this drama or get an explanation as to what's going on. So group 3. What's happening for group 3? You need to defend yourself against the drama and then happiness. Okay, so just to be clear, this doesn't mean, someone's doing something directly to you. What I'm getting from the shield is you need to protect yourself from situations that may be bringing drama into your life. Let's see what the tarot has to add, because you've got happiness with it. So it's almost kind of like you're shielding yourself and your own happiness against this drama. Group 3, what is going on this week? Starting with Monday, the Lovers. Tuesday, 4 of Cups. Wednesday, King of Pentacles. Thursday, what's happening Thursday? 7 of Wands. I'm going to say that this is maybe the day where you've got that shield in place. Friday. 2 of Wands, it's good to see. Saturday, 3 of Cups. Sunday, the Devil card. Group 1 had the Devil card too. 8 of Wands on the bottom. Okay, so my feeling with 8 of Wands on the bottom, the feeling I'm getting is it's just a lot kind of happening this week, And this drama, I don't even think has to really involve you necessarily, because it's giving you the option to stay out of it with the shield, right? You can shield yourself against this drama, or if someone's trying to bring you in on something or create drama in your life, or, you know what I mean? Stir up drama. You seem to be able to keep it at bay, or prevent it at least somewhat, right? So overall, looking good. I would say the most challenging card on the board is the Devil card. And group 1 had the Devil card too, so I don't know what's going on. Let's see. My feeling is that you are tired of drama. Okay? What I'm noticing is the clouds seem to be drifting off. So I'll be curious to see, it's almost like this is happening, it's happening fast, and then if you can stay out of it, it'll go out of your life just as fast as it comes in. You know what it's actually making me think of? This is so specific, but growing up, a lot of the popular shows, daytime these daytime dramas. There was Young and the Restless, there was Days of Our Lives, All My Children, and every episode, it was just like, I'm thinking of like the music and the tone, and there was always like this dramatic situation. So it's kind of like that. There's almost a humor to it that I'm picking up on, and I can't quite pinpoint if it's you finding it funny or if it's like just the whole situation's kind of been blown out of proportion or it's ridiculous. But there's a little bit of like, it's coming through as like melodramatic is the word that keeps coming through. So if you grew up with any of those shows, if maybe your parents watched any of those shows, let me know. But yeah, there is something about it coming kind of through fast, and then it's gone before you know it. Okay, so could be something happening with friends or family, or just that kind of week where it's like, just one thing after another, right? And that happens. But what I like to remind people is we're looking at 1 week in your life, right? This doesn't have to be anything too serious, right? We're looking at 1 week, so have fun with it. This is just like everyday type things, right? So have fun with it, keep it light. But yeah, we've got drama as a theme this week, but we've got an option to stay out of it. You need to defend yourself from this drama. So do your best to stay out of it. And to me, that's telling you that you have the ability to stay out of it. So that's why I don't really feel like it's anything really stirring up too much drama directly in your life necessarily, but it has the potential to if you involve yourself in it. So let's dive in to the weeks or to the days specifically. Relationship-wise, Monday seems great. And Saturday too, actually. And if any of this drama has to do with friends, actually, I don't know, I shouldn't say that because I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but I was going to say, things seem great with your friends and harmonious on Saturday, but there could be drama stirred up on Sunday. So going out, I'm seeing something. We'll get there. We will get there. Someone might kind of spill too much information or something, but okay. So Monday, the Lover's card. And pardon me, I might have to take sips of my tea here. Oh, goodness. I know I can do it. I can get through this. Okay, so the Lover's card, Monday. You've got the little boat. So this can be going with the flow, right? It can be like, I'm getting smooth sailing in a relationship, in a partnership, right? So there's some sort of relationship, or I'm getting, honestly, two people like seeing things kind of progress smoothly or possibly improve, because this is making me think a little bit of the Six of Swords right now, but improve by being like a team player. I'm seeing two people cooperating and supporting one another in a really healthy dynamic in a relationship, very supportive, very loving, right? Very committed energy. So this is really great. Monday seems calm, smooth sailing. I'm getting going with the flow. It seems happy, harmonious. Again, partnerships are highlighted here. And then possibly decisions, a decision that you're making. I'm getting more of the relationship side of things with this particular day, but it's looking good. Not much to say about Monday. Having said that, have fun with the charms. Certain charms may have personal significance to you. You could be watching some sort of sports movie on Monday or something like that, or, playing indoor soccer or something, or, something like that. So keep that in mind. Okay, so Tuesday, you've got the Four of Cups. So you're feeling, or there's some sort of situation that's leaving you feeling a little bit discouraged. Fours are stable though, so this can sometimes have to do with boredom or just dissatisfaction. And sometimes in this energy, it's just like, I'm not in a good mood. And we don't really necessarily have to change it. Like you seem a little bit kind of deep in your emotions, or like exploring something maybe that's leaving you feeling dissatisfied or unfulfilled possibly. The key with this card though is this hand is offering a cup. This person's just not looking up. They're refusing to look up, or they just haven't noticed yet. So with this card, some advice that sometimes comes in is just pay attention, look up at what's being offered. If you're discouraged by or kind of bored or dissatisfied with the options in front of you, there's a couple things we can do with this card. Again, we can notice what's being offered that maybe we haven't given a chance yet, or we can think of new ways to combine what we already have to make something different, right? So take that how it fits, how it resonates for you, but it could just mean that Tuesday's kind of boring, or you're just sort of dissatisfied with the pace of how things are going. Who knows what it'll be, but You've got lots of sports references. You've got the hockey player, the soccer ball. So I'm noticing lots of sports, but this can be defensive. You might be feeling defensive of something on Tuesday, okay? Because you've got the shield too. So this could be the day you're feeling really defensive. I'm trying to think of how this might connect to drama. Because I'm kind of feeling the drama more like as we approach the weekend or maybe Thursday. Someone could be stirring up drama because they're bored. You got thumbs up. This can have to do with social media engagement, thumbs up. It could also mean that Tuesday, Wednesday, you're getting the go-ahead for something because you also have the key to success. So you could be getting an approval. Someone could be getting approval for something Tuesday, Wednesday, the go-ahead or encouragement, support, or like someone saying, yep, good job, thumbs up. I'm kind of getting approval with something, like something's a go ahead, something like that coming through. Maybe it's something you've been waiting for. You've got the purse here. So this Four of Cups could be in relation to like something financial. Okay, it could be something that you purchased or something, that you've invested money or time into that isn't really benefiting you or paying off in your mind. Maybe give it a bit more time or look at it from a different perspective maybe. Or maybe it's just not the day. That could simply be what it is. It could also represent that maybe you're buying yourself something to kind of cheer yourself up that day. Yeah, I guess the best advice that day would be to pay attention, look around. You could have missed something. Okay, so Wednesday, got King of Pentacles Wednesday. So this could be someone in your life. This could also represent you or just the energy of the day. If it's the energy of the day, you're feeling secure and comfortable with what you have. You're enjoying what you have, or something that you've purchased maybe from the previous day or your home. You could be spending lots of time outdoors. This could represent a feeling of generosity, stability. This could be someone in your life who you find very practical and down to earth and easy to talk to and helpful. The King of Pentacles to me is like the helpful card, the card you would go to. It's like, oh, I broke this. How do I fix it? Or can you help me with this? Like very generous, supportive energy. So that's good. Very good with money, good with their resources, good with the practical side of things. So that can be helpful too. It could be someone giving you financial advice. It could be like the go-ahead or an approval for something financial. Okay, this could be someone like approving some sort of loan or something like that, right? With a thumbs up, if we're going to combine them. But in general, it could just be a nice feeling of stability, feeling of like enjoying what you have. It's to me always enjoying like the pleasures of life, like a nice meal and having a nice like beverage that tastes really good, like things like that too. Okay, you've got hot tamales candy, cinnamon candy. This could be maybe where the drama is coming in. Again, like I don't know, because you've got happiness with the shield, right? So it doesn't necessarily like, it's almost kind of saying protect yourself to maintain your happiness, So in one way, it could be that someone sees you happy and is jealous of something, right? So they're trying to stir up drama or say something that they know is going to, get a reaction out of you. This doesn't have to be life-changing drama. It could just be like, wow, this person's really annoying me today, or this coworker really is getting on my nerves today, right? Getting the strong feeling like this is coming in quick, and just as it comes in, it goes right back out of your life. Possibly like lots of kind of like little things, little annoyances maybe. Speaking of little annoyances, bringing us into Thursday, you've got the Seven of Wands. This is what this card is to me sometimes. This is the card where you get up, you stub your toe, you lose your keys, you forget your lunch, you get to work, and it's like your coworker's in a bad mood. It's just like, oh, if it's not one thing, it's something else. Like, this can be also when we are defending ourselves or defending our position on something or something that's important to us. So this could be the day where you feel a little bit defensive, or you feel like people are just too much in your business, or you have to kind of like, okay, like maybe kind of keep things to yourself a little bit that day, maybe could be good advice. But again, that happens, right? Could be the kind of day where people are just questioning everything you do, everything you go to do, everything you say, someone has to say something, things like that. Just more so annoyances, right? This is one day in a week, in a month, in a year. It's not, this doesn't have to be anything serious, but you do seem defensive that day, okay? You've got the flower. looks like a sunflower to me. So yeah, you seem almost defensive of your happiness. That, to me, is what sunflowers represent, is like happiness, optimism. Maybe there's something you're getting good news about this week, for instance, you know, and that's stirring up some drama with your siblings or with your parents or with your coworkers or with your friend group or something like that. You got the lantern, so this can be about illumination or guidance. You got the World card. Could be something that's been a success that you're very defensive of. You fought for, you worked hard for, you earned this. So you're defensive of it. It's important to you. Gosh, I can't wait till my voice is back. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah, you're working hard for sure. I'm seeing that you've worked hard and something has come to its successful completion. You've worked hard, you put in the effort, so you're defensive of it. It's important to you. You're fighting for something on Thursday. You know, and that could be something big for some of you or something small for others, but it's important to you either way, so that's all that matters. On to Friday, you've got Two of Wands. So a little bit, it's nice because by Friday you seem to be looking forward to something. Oh, this cough's like kicking my butt. It's like, because I've been talking more throughout this reading, it's like, oh, I'm fighting for this reading. Okay. But yeah, I find the Two of Wands to be, for me, a particularly optimistic card because it's about exploring options. You know, maybe there's something you're planning or taking a closer look at. You could be taking a closer look at like particular options that you have in front of you or different things you want to explore. I had to have some tea. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, what's so interesting is you've got the Star, you've got the Anchor, you've got the fast-moving Knight, the horse, and you've got the slow-moving turtle. I'm getting a specific message for you, Group 3. There's something on Friday you're considering which option or which way would go best. One's going to be quick, one's going to take a little longer. I can't tell you what answer's the best, but you're considering all options and looking a little closer. But what I'm seeing is you're ready to make some sort of change. You're ready, and it could be connected to what's going on Tuesday, I'm not really sure. But yeah, you seem ready to make some sort of change, but you're exploring what is going to be the best way to do it. And it's so funny, is I was picking up on this optimistic feeling of Two of Wands, and we have the Star, so that too, optimism. You could be feeling very inspired on Friday too, very inspired. You got the bucket, it's kind of tipped over. This can be multiple things. This is kind of making me think of like, I keep getting drawn to that Four of Cups. I don't know if you've knocked over those cups or something. You're starting over, you're exploring new options. I'm knocking over everything today, my goodness. But yeah, you're exploring new options or something like that. This can also be like, don't cry over spilt milk. So there could be something that happens. It's important to kind of realize that maybe it's out of your control. Then I saw this whole situation with the drama card. I'm wondering if this might end up being more on like Saturday, and a friend like spilling some information came through earlier, which is creating drama. I don't know. It came through, so I'll, I'll communicate it, but okay. Saturday looks nice. You might have an event to attend, or there could be like invitations coming through, or just a fun time with friends asking you out to go, out that night to do something. Or I'm seeing you enjoying people on Saturday, a good time, maybe a party or a social event, or just going with a friend shopping or something like that. But it seems harmonious and fun. It feels supportive. But then, yeah, you've got this Pirate and the Devil, and it all seems to go back to like something you're working hard on or you're fighting for. You're defending it. Because you've got the bee here too. And you've got the Pirate, to me, represents someone who wants to take something. Like they want to take something. Let me just piece this together. Could be travel with friends this weekend, or the option to. Okay, you've got the Pirate, you've got the astronaut on the moon, you've got the key and the lock, the scale. It's something about like something being unfair, someone trying to... I'm getting all these phrases and I'm having a hard time keeping up. Someone's trying to get on board something that you've worked hard on. Like you've earned your spot or something like that. I'm sorry, Group 3, I can't pinpoint exactly the situation, but I can't help, like we have to kind of consider where will this drama be? And I'm not seeing it in too many places other than Thursday, other than these days. The good news is you've got karma on your side, if that's the case. This is like the scales of justice. This could represent a fair outcome or a fair resolution to something, so that's good. The pirate doesn't always have to be a bad thing. It can represent adventure, but for some reason today it's coming through as like someone who like has their eye on your prize. You could be getting the answer to something, or something could be getting resolved, a solution to something coming through on Saturday. Again, possible travel plans. Something is reaching new heights on Saturday. Something is like reaching new heights. You've got a bird's eye view or a different perspective of something on Saturday, possibly too. But I'm linking this bee back to this. There's something you were working hard for or working hard on that you're defensive of. Thursday, and I'm seeing this bee here, and it's making me think of this. Like you're protective of the hive, you're protective of something. Or someone's protective of you, or you're protective of someone, something like that's going on. Okay, so then Sunday we've got that devil card. Why don't we get a little bit of clarification? Keep your 8 of Wands there because it feels important to your reading. The devil card simply might represent, something being out of balance, obsession, lust, addiction. It could represent too much, excessive something, self-sabotage. I wonder if this is the drama. Okay, what's this devil talking about on Sunday? Knight of Cups, eh? Could this be relationship, love drama? Is someone's person flirting with you and creating drama? Okay. I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think something lucky is happening. Okay, something lucky is happening to you. Okay, it's making you happy. It could be something big, it could be something small, but you're receiving something, some sort of gift, or like generosity is being extended to you, or something lucky. Your luck is changing, all right? But I was getting something about karma. It's not undeserved, right? Just because it's lucky or it's like a chance of luck or something like that doesn't mean it's undeserved. So I'm thinking someone's jealous. That's what I'm thinking it is. Like someone has an offer for you or a gift for you or something like that. And it could also be connected to love, someone's partner, or a message of love or something like that. Someone flirting with you. Because if it's connected to the devil card. I'm getting 2 scenarios. So if it's this Knight of Cups situations, it could be someone like flirting with you, okay? Or someone's jealous of a romantic partnership, okay? And if it's not this situation, I feel like something lucky is sort of returning to you, or like some like the wheels of luck are changing, fluctuation. You know what I mean? I can't find my words today, but it's like you're receiving something and someone's viewing it. It's like, hey, that's not fair. Well, it is fair. It's your turn. Something like that's coming through. Yeah, they feel like it should be their turn. It should be my turn. So that's where the drama is coming from. And all I have to say is they'll get over it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like sometimes nice things happen, and hopefully we can clap for those people or lift up those people when they have something lucky or good happen, because we would hope that when it happens for us, that they'll do that for us too. So if this person can't clap when you have something lucky happen or something good happens, or someone is generous towards you, then that's their problem, okay? So enjoy it. Enjoy your happiness. Defend your happiness. Protect yourself. Maybe don't share everything with everyone this week. It's okay to have some secrets. Group 3, let me know what you think of this one. This one was interesting. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I didn't really connect it too much to the card you chose today, but definitely themes have changed in the air. Monarch Butterfly. Yeah, let me know what you think. I hope that you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the future readings. If you subscribe, you get alerted every time I post a video, and these are weekly. So if you want to stay tuned and make this a weekly thing with me, you definitely can. And I appreciate your patience with my voice. I apologize. Hopefully next week it's back to normal, and we will see you next week.